Hello, all my hypotheticals. It's PlayerTwo.
And me!
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were going to introduce me this time or if it was on me.
Well,
so.
you seemed upset last time, so I'm like, we'll just either go for a really awkward pause again, or Jupiter will be like, yeah, it's me, it's Star Wars, it's me. And I'm like, well,
Yes.
it worked.
This is the plan.
Yeah.
So I think did I beat the Marvel gym at the end of last episode?
I believe so.
I think
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm now trying to remember where we left off and everything. But yeah, I think I did the gym. And I think I've explored these routes. And I have to go north.
Yes. You get to go fight May again. I'm just kidding. You don't.
Yippee!
You don't need to do that anytime soon. I think the next time you fight her is right before Fortree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember where that is.
Yeah. It sounds like you don't.
That would be the truth.
So
I don't.
This will probably be coming out like mid-May, and it will be the first time where I vocally say that I'm having a video every day for the month of May. And so by now you've probably noticed that I've been pumping out a lot of videos. That's why. And Insurgents should have come out. 7 Days, Resident Evil, all of that stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I actually just recorded 3 episodes of Resident Evil last night.
Yeah.
From like 2 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I ran into my first real scary moment, and I ran into my first death, so that was cool.
So are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I was. I mean, the first 2 episodes is really just like me doing what I saw Asa do, because I can't really just pretend like, ooh, I don't know what to do. Ooh.
Yeah, no, you just kind of have to wander around the police station and find stuff.
Did I hit up everybody here? No, I didn't. And then like the 2 episodes after that are where I got beyond Asa.
Uh-huh.
And I just started doing stuff, and there are a lot of things that are meant to jump scare you, whatever, and what? 4 war turtles drought. Wait, why does that war turtle have drought? Mine doesn't. Huh. Weird.
Because actually, that's a good question. I think some Pokemon can have multiple abilities, but I thought Wartortle only had 1 and then a hidden ability. So that's weird.
It's also not a great ability for Wartortle, but so
no,
I'm
it's
not
not.
Too worried. What was I saying? Oh yeah, these last 2 episodes have just been me kind of wandering around. There are a lot of jump scares, but like it's not really scaring me. What scares me are those liquor things that Asa ran into, and like I see them and I know it's like, oh, the game's supposed to be it's telling me to be stealthy or whatever, but I have so much more ammo than Asa had, where I'm just like, nah, I'm killing this thing. I got to the point where I had so much ammo that like I literally couldn't put it in 1 slot.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like, Asa, what?
That's definitely the position that you want to be in with that game.
Yeah, but then I encountered a boss fight, and then not a whole lot more ammo.
Yep, that's what you want the ammo for.
Yeah. The thing is, I kind of messed up on the boss fight because I knew there was some sort of weakness to be had, but I didn't know how to utilize it because, like, you can't really move very fast, and so trying to aim and hit the weak spots in Resident Evil just isn't optimal. So I just started like chucking explosives and stuff. Like, man, I hope this works. Yeah, but you just said you've been collecting Pokemon, trying to set up for another Sword and Shield video.
Yes.
But you doing
mostly because now, of course, we're in a new. So the ranked season resets at the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
So starting today, we're in a new season, but I haven't even started building the team yet because I'm so distracted hunting shiny authentic Sinistea, which you don't need to make the team. You just don't. But I'm determined to find it. And I found 3 other shiny Pokemon along the way, which is cool. but I haven't found the one that I'm looking for.
Gotcha. Can you tell me what Sinistea is?
Yes, so Sinistea is a new Pokemon. It's like a little cup of tea. It's a ghost type. So it's a cup of tea that is possessed by a ghost. It's one of those type of Pokemon. And it evolves into Poltegeist, which is just like a bigger tea kettle, and then it's got a ghost inside of it still. So I do like it. The main thing with the team, I'm like literally doing nothing right now. I'm just sitting here. I can't multitask.
Yes,
I'm trying to remember where am I? 1 second. I was gonna check where I am on the map first of all, because I need to remember where my next encounter is. This whole Route 111, I haven't run into grass yet, so it'll be a little ways before I get to that. And then if I go to the left, that's 112. Am I going to Lava Ridge next or Fall Arbor?
Fall Arbor.
That's kind of what I thought.
And then
I think I backtracked to Lava Ridge. Okay.
I don't think you.
But
can
anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't think you can get to Lava Ridge yet.
Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting, because that's the one where you have to take the cable car, right?
Yes.
And I'm assuming it's blocked ahead of time. I just can't remember by what. Yeah.
Team Magma?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, you not being able to multitask, that was me, like, episode 11, where I was talking about all of my videos, and I took, like, 3 times longer in a fight, because I just didn't realize, hey, if I switch to Hariyama, I can just kill this person right now. I'm sure the viewers appreciated that.
But, yes, so with Poltegeist, the strategy is that it gets the ability Weak Armor, which is that if you take physical damage, it lowers your defense by 1. Oh, this Rattata has Volt Absorb. Okay.
No.
Anyway, it lowers your defense by 1, but it raises your speed by 2. So you can get really fast. And then the weakness policy is an item, which is if you take damage from a super effective attack, it raises both your attack and your special attack by 2 stages. Which the attack raise doesn't matter. But the trick is, if you take a physical, super effective attack with Poltegeist, with Weak Armor, and Weakness Policy, you get +2 special attack and +2 speed.
Ooh.
And then you can get a priority stab physical attack with Shadow Sneak, which Gardevoir learns, and Gardevoir has very minimal physical attack. So basically, you can turn 1, hit yourself first, and automatically raise your speed by 2 stages and your attack by 2 stages. Or your special attack by 2 stages. And then you can start doing a lot of damage.
But Jupiter.
So anyway, that's what the team is going to be. It's going to be this really sweet combo that I've been testing on Showdown, and it's like, it actually works really well. And then the rest of the team is built around that. But I want to have the fancy, shiny, authentic Poltegeist, which will not happen because it's stupid rare, the chances of actually finding that. But I want to try at least.
Yeah, here's the problem, Jupiter. You just gave away your entire strategy. Everybody on the internet knows.
I mean, I'm not the first person to do it.
Oh,
it's just I haven't seen it that frequently. Like, I saw it a little bit a long time ago, like right when Sword and Shield first came out, and then I haven't seen it in use very much. And when I was testing it on Showdown, people didn't seem to expect it. One person was even like,
zoom zoom.
They like specifically said in the chat, they're like, I've never seen that before. And I was like, I mean, it's not that crazy, but I think the really cool thing is that people usually aren't expecting that from Gardevoir.
Sure.
Which is nice. It combos well. Especially because I've always wanted to have Gardevoir on a team, but since it doesn't have a Mega Evolution anymore, it's not nearly as good as it used to be. But with this specific team, it works really well. The main thing I'm super excited about with the team is that I'm really only using Pokemon that I actually like. Like, I don't have a Gastrodon on the team, which now I kind of do like Gastrodon because it's proven to be really good. But I genuinely like the design of everything on the team. That's Route 112. That's how I get to Fall Arbor, right? Alright, guess we're going to Route 112. Oh, I can get an encounter.
Jupiter, you know what would really throw your opponents and is a great combo? a Hariyama with speed boost. You should just use that.
Yes, two things that are not in the game and that were never supposed to be put together. That'll really throw him off. All right, well, I found a wild Baltoy.
Okay.
That is my encounter. So that could be interesting, I suppose. I've already got a psychic type, obviously, but...
Paralyze heal? Yes. I invested in a bunch of... Nope. Okay, I hope that didn't use it. Good. Alright.
Ooh, it has synchronize.
Alright.
Interesting.
Hariyama, let's take on this family of 4.
Oh yeah, the wind straits.
Yeah.
I didn't fight them because that scares me. And this is episode 13, so I feel like that's pushing my luck.
But Jupiter, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the Macho Brace on Hariyama.
Oh boy.
It'll slow him down, but it won't matter. It's the perfect strategy. Did I do a stupid? Nah.
Yes, we will name the Baltoy Scrapper. He's a clay robot.
Macho Brace. Okay, so here's something I don't understand about the Macho Brace. It says it promotes growth. Is that XP growth or like EV and IV growth?
It's EVs. I forget exactly what it does. I think it just doubles the EVs that you gain from any particular Pokemon. Which is like fine, but it's more useful if you're intentionally training.
Well, still gonna go on Hariyama. Should make Sissy even better. Dude, Sissy's my starter. I like Richie, but let's be honest here.
Richie isn't relevant until level 40.
Yeah. And I only have one rare candy, so I gotta wait a little bit longer. I have to reposition myself in my chair for this absolute whopper of a battle. Way to go, Richie. You crit when it didn't matter. Good job.
That's how it always goes.
Mm-hmm. That's how it be. What was the highest level of, what's his face? The Marvel Gym Leaders.
You know, I do not remember anymore. I feel like it was either 22 or 24.
I think it was 24. I'll be fine. He's just an electric gym leader. Nothing to worry about.
Except it's not.
Right. I know, but guess what?
But yes.
But guess what?
Electric is gonna... does he immediately have electric types?
No, I haven't fought him yet. I'm fighting the Windstraight family.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because why not?
It's so entertaining. So episode 10 came out today, which is the episode where 3 of your Pokemon die. It's really entertaining to watch because I have no idea what's happening, and like I can now see on your screen you're like reacting to it by not saying much at first,
right?
And I'm just like kind of listening and trying to figure out exactly how bad the situation is.
Yeah.
And I slowly realize that, oh no, many things are dying.
Yeah, so, like, pretty much for each one of those, I just stared at the screen for, like, a solid 3 seconds. I wish I had, like, a face cam, because I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. And that was another episode where I was just distracted, and I know people are going to be like, oh, well, why did you have your Nidoqueen out against a Psychic Pokemon? You deserve to lose. Like,
but
dude,
your Nidoqueen was at, like, over half health.
Right. My Nidoqueen should have lived. Well, yeah. And then as for the, Banette, that one was just weird. And then who was the other one? Oh, my Hoppip. And my Hoppip just got crit. Like, that's all that happened there. It's like there wasn't anything I could do about that. Yeah, my Banette, that's something I could have maybe avoided, but yeah, it was just pain and suffering for the whole episode.
It made it into a pretty good episode, though.
It did.
It was pretty entertaining to watch.
Also, have you know, I switched back to taps for
oh yes,
for when something dies.
Gotcha.
Just because I thought Final Cut Pro had like royalty-free music inside of it, but I guess not. And so Taps was the closest thing I could get. Because I didn't want to go to a site and have the same thing happen where I'm like, hey, can I use your music? And they're like, yeah, just give me credit. I'm like, can do. Guess what? Copyright claim. Have fun, idiot. Oh.
I just realized this ball toy that I caught is holding an item. I didn't check what the item was. I have to wait for the battle to end. See what I picked up.
Master Ball. No.
Can it be holding?
No, it can't.
I don't think so, because I don't think we randomized.
No, we didn't.
It's weird. I don't think we randomized that Pokemon are supposed to be holding items. So
Voltorb can hold like a like TMs, I think. It's like Phanpy and Trapinch. They just sometimes have stuff.
Interesting.
Oh, I should have sent out Wartortle. See, I'm just glad I have this Hariyama because I can just be brain dead like the entire time I'm playing. I'm just like, arm thrust, fake out, arm thrust again. Yep. Oh, what is this? What is this?
I'm actually pretty excited about this ball toy right now.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Pretty cool.
Wouldn't it be great if you could just start with a Claydol? How like awesome would that be? That'd be so cool. Was that the botched run or the new run that we're trying to do?
I cannot remember. We've like reset and seen so many different sets of starters that now I can't remember which ones I had in which runs.
Yeah. We did, for those that might be curious, we did start up another run with Yamakanzi and Justin in the hopes that it will go well. It did not, but we're still going with it. I think we got 2 episodes in, and it's just a mess. It's an absolute mess, but for some reason we decided to stick with that one because certain people just happen to be doing well this time around. I'm just salty for like two episodes straight for like an hour long. I'm just the saltiest biscuit on the planet. And it's a bummer because we didn't record our audio and it's literally just me like complaining the whole time, but we couldn't record our audio because Justin's just kept cutting out at every critical point, so we just decided Yamakanzi and I will do like a dub over it, and maybe if Yamakanzi pisses me off enough like ahead of time, maybe my energy will be channeled again. Hello, I like the Macho Brace. I'm way behind Jupiter because of it, so thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the Macho Brace. I only do EV training. I just can't bring myself to do it because I know that none of these Pokemon are anywhere near optimal.
I mean, I've never understood EVs, IVs, or any of that.
Yeah, I could do a brief overview.
Sure, that would be good for the viewers and myself.
It's not super complicated. Okay, so I'll start with the simple stuff. The easiest thing to understand is a Pokemon's nature. And that basically, every nature is going to raise one stat and lower another stat. And in the newer games, it even gives you a little highlight on the stat screen of which one is being raised and which one is being lowered. I don't know if they have that in Gen 3. I'm actually going to check really quick. But that's like the easiest thing to check. They don't have it, but it does. Wait, do they even have natures?
Yeah, yes. I think so.
So they do have natures. It just doesn't give you the nice highlight. So like my Meganium is naive. Okay, so I just checked. My Electabuzz is timid, which I know raises speed but lowers attack, which makes huge power even worse on that. But anyway, so there's like certain natures that are really good. You usually want natures that raise your Pokemon's speed while lowering another stat that you don't use. There are a couple natures that are just like average. They don't raise or lower anything. But most of the time, you actually want a Pokemon to have plus in one thing and minus in another thing. Because it does make a drastic difference, actually. So that's the easiest thing for stats. Then more complicated are individual values, and those are IVs. And basically every Pokemon for every stat has between 0 and 31 IVs. And 0 is obviously the least, 31 is the best. So if you have a Pokemon with perfect IVs in a stat, it means that they have 31 IVs in that stat. And that also drastically changes... I forget the exact numbers on it, but you can look at a Pokemon at level 50 that has 0 IVs in HP compared to a Pokemon that has 31 IVs in HP, and there's a drastic difference. Like, it's on the matter of like 20 or 30 additional hit points. And that goes for every stat. So if you're doing a competitive build, you basically want to have perfect IVs in everything, unless you're trying to build a really slow team, in which case you want to have like 0 IVs in speed. IVs are determined upon catching a Pokemon. So once you've caught a Pokemon, you can't change IVs. Except in newer games, there's a workaround where once you get a Pokemon to level 100, you can change some stuff. But for the most part, IVs are just what they are. Okay, my encounter for the Fiery Path is a Magikarp.
Nice. Get that Gyarados.
That's actually pretty sweet. It's level 15, so...
Isn't it like 20 for Gyarados?
It evolves at level 20, yeah. So I actually probably will be able to get a Gyarados. That's actually really good now that I'm thinking about it more, because I really needed a water type.
Yeah, after a certain somebody passed away. I'm gonna take this Macho Brace off. It slows me down
It really slows you down.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be a smidgen, but
no, I think it cuts your speed in half.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'll take that off then.
Right. So what the Macho Brace does is, instead of affecting individual values, because those can't be influenced, that raises your effort values, which are EVs. And EVs work similarly to individual values, except that there's only a certain amount of EVs that you can invest in a Pokemon, and I forget exactly what that total is, but you can't have more than 252 EVs in any one stat. So if you have 252 HP EVs, that's maxed out. And you can't... Basically, the way it works out is you can max out 2 stats with 252 in each of them, and then you have 4 EVs left over, which 4 EVs is the equivalent of 1 point in that stat. So most of the time, you just put those extra 4 EVs in like defense or special defense or something. So the standard build for most Oh no, I didn't name my Magikarp!
I think you can change its name at some point.
I can't, yeah, but I can't use it until I change its name, because...
Really?
I totally didn't mean to. I was like I was just distracted, so... Yeah, whenever I find the name raider, then I can use the Magikarp, but in the meantime, it doesn't count. I'm not allowed to use it. Dang it, that's annoying, because...
all an elaborate ruse, just to get you distracted.
Get me talking about IVs and EVs, now I don't have a Gyarados.
And next, we'll be talking about the Legend of Zelda lore.
Dang it. I was going to name Gyarados after, like, a dragon or something. Because there are dragons in Zelda. What's the blue dragon? I can't remember. Okay, Route 112. Is this a new route? No, Route 112 started down below.
Let's do that.
At the other end of the lava path, right?
Ooh. Oh, yes. Yes. I encountered a Lunatone and an Elekid versus my Hariyama and my Swablu. And so I was like, this might not go well. So I went for the fake out sing combo, and it worked, and that made me feel real nice. I knew it wouldn't be effective. I just thought it would kill him. Darn it. Now Elekid will just kill my Swablu. Just wait. It'll happen. Thunderbolt. Go. He used Leer. Alright. We got time.
Right, so then the other thing with effort values, the main way that you gain them is by just fighting other Pokemon. So every Pokemon is assigned a certain effort value that it gives you. I don't remember most of them from the old games, but like in Sword and Shield, Rookidee, which is the first evolution before Corviknight,
Mm-hmm.
Rookity gives speed EVs. So if you're trying to train speed on a certain Pokemon, you just kill a whole bunch of Rookity until you max out 252 points in that stat.
Jupiter, there was a 50% chance that I could have lost Richie.
Oh god.
I thought Richie was faster than the Elekid, and Richie had just taken a rock throw from the Lunatone that woke up in one turn, and thankfully the Elekid went for Hariyama, but it could have...
Shoot.
Thank you, Pokemon deities, for not... it could have gone the other way.
Yeah, that's scary.
Soda Pop? Oh, that's a waste. Anyway, Jupiter, continue.
That's pretty much what I got. But basically, yeah, the standard build for most Pokemon for effort values is you want to like max out speed, max out attack or special attack, depending on what type of attacker it is, and then you put the last 4 points in like defense or special defense, or occasionally you put it in HP, but it's usually more useful in a defensive stat.
Sure.
But that's basically what it comes down to, is like IVs are from 0 to 31, EVs are 0 to 252, but you can only max out 2 stats that way, and then Nature is gonna give a massive increase to one stat and a massive decrease to another stat. And that's the behind the scenes math of Pokemon. Those are all of the details.
This has been our first episode with Professor Star.
There are way better guides out there for way more actually useful information.
Mm-hmm.
Like explaining like the actual way that numbers add up. I know that 4 EVs is 1 point in the stat. I know that that's a fact, because otherwise it would be pointless to put 4 EVs, the leftover 4 EVs, in another stat if it didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
So. Why is Cleffa so weak? Stop putting me to sleep, Clefairy.
Shoot, no, I didn't. Okay. Well, I pressed A too quickly and I went for a second fake out. Dang it.
Oh, dang.
Alright. I'm going to stop just before I fight the gym leader. Dang it, why couldn't you hit 3 times? No, don't leech.
Wake up, Malin. Smash the rock.
Yeah, I was hoping to end right after you finished talking about EVs, but then I didn't know if you were in a fight or not, and then so I just jumped in another one.
Okay. I will not enter another fight then.
Alright, I'm just gonna finish off youngster Ben's Eevee right here.
Oh, they have another Pokemon. 1 second. It's a Celio. That's okay. I think I can deal with Celio.
I'm just gonna curb stomp this Eevee.
This whole episode, I keep forgetting to check the item that my Baltoy is holding.
Everybody's on the edge of their seat. They want to know.
We'll save it for the start of the next episode.
Yeah, you'll have to wait.
I'm gonna check it right now. As soon as this battle ends, I'm gonna remember. I'm not gonna get distracted again. Take that, Aroma Lady Shayla. Alright. What is my Baltoy holding? Item. Take. Oh! I'm an idiot.
What?
It's the XP share that I gave it.
Oof. Oh my. Now I know that your viewers are gonna be like, or our viewers are gonna be looking at your screen like, you're not seeing that Baltoy's getting all this XP, huh?
Yep.
You're not noticing that, huh? Ooh. Oh boy.
God.
Oh Jupiter. Oh,
that
honey.
just shows how little I was paying attention this entire episode.
All right, let's save.
Goodness.
Let's stop. Thanks for watching.
Bye.